Hiya, welcome to worship. I'm just making my New Year's resolution list. I make one every January and every February they're already broken. But this year I'm really going to pick some good ones to make sure that I am living my best life. Do you want to see what I've got so far?
Eat less chocolate. Read more books. Spend less time on my phone. Exercise more. Keep my room nice and tidy.
It's great to think about new starts and new beginnings at the beginning of each year, isn't it? I wonder how many of you at home or at school will be making New Year's resolutions. If you've got time, why not pause the video now and in small groups or as a big class, however you're watching this video, have a discussion on what New Year's resolutions you have already made and perhaps broken. It's great to think about new beginnings at this time of year. I know I definitely like having a big spring clean of my house at the beginning of January to begin with. But it's not just us who often look for fresh starts. The story we're going to think about today is the story of Noah and the ark, and how even God felt that we needed a fresh start. Now I'm going to retell this story, not now, but from a clip from 2020 when we first started our videos. So it's a retelling of the story of Noah way back when. Enjoy.
There was a man named Noah. God found favour in Noah. But there were lots of bad people on the earth too. So God had a job for Noah to do. He must build an ark. He must build an ark for him and his family. When the ark was completed, Noah and his wife climbed aboard. He was then joined by his sons and his sons' wives. Then called all the animals up to the ark, 2 of every kind. The animals entered the ark to be saved. Off they went, all into the ark. When they were all safely in, Noah shut the door. And it wasn't long until it started to rain. And rain. And rain. Until eventually the whole earth was flooded.
So once the flood had happened, the earth didn't stay flooded. Of course it didn't, because we're not flooded now, are we? Noah and his family had to wait until the land was dry again. And once it was, God sent them a promise that he would never flood the earth, the whole earth, in the same way again. And do you know what that promise was? It was a rainbow. God sent a rainbow to promise us that he would never do that again. So when we're making our New Year's resolutions, we're also making promises, aren't we? Have you ever stopped to wonder who those promises are for? Are we making those promises for ourselves, to make ourselves better? Are we making those promises to help others around us? Or are we making promises to God? Perhaps your New Year's resolution might do all three. How awesome would that be? But what's really important to God is that we keep those promises. He's not interested in a big long list of things that we like to do. He's interested in the smaller things that we say we'll do and we actually do. So this year, as you're making your resolutions, of course, it's an amazing idea to keep fit and to keep healthy, to eat less chocolate, to keep your room tidy. But why not have a think about what promises you can make to God too? Can you promise to pray more? Can you promise to read your Bible? Can you promise to show everyone around you that God is love? Again, if you've got time, we're going to spend some time now in prayer. I'm going to put the letters of the word promise on the screen. And I wonder if you as a group, as a family, as a class, however you're watching this video, could make a promise prayer for 2022 using those letters. So you might want to start your promise prayer off using the letter P, and the next line, the letter R, then the letter O, etc. all the way down. And once you've made that as a group, pray that prayer together. But don't forget about it. It's not just a prayer for now. Keep using it, pin it up somewhere so that throughout the rest of the year you can keep remembering those promises. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had fun and it's really helped you to think about which New Year's resolutions are realistic and which ones we should be doing. God bless, and we'll see you next week.